T-Mobile Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Athletics taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Logan Gilbert.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays and help you get through the innings.
Ready to go. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. A little bit high. And we're underway here this afternoon. Bounced up the middle. Off balance throw in time. And an easy out to start the game. And time now to check out the A's lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions. But I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Brent Rooker stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Gilbert, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 33.
This is J.J. Bleday. That's outside. Ball 1.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gilbert checks over to first, and he's back. The pitch. Off the mark there. 2-1.
2 balls.
Man at first, 1 away. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. And downstairs.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. To the right side, and that's just foul. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
2 on, 1 out, and now a chance for Shea Langoliers. There's a strike.
0-1.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
2 on, 2 outs. Upstairs.
2-1.
And a count 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Late on that fastball.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Swing and a miss. Gassed it right by him. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Back at T-Mobile Park, and today's starting pitcher, Luis Severino. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Victor Robles, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Two balls, no strikes to count. And that's in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He swings and fouls one off. One out, base is empty. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. To third. Urias to first in time. Rodriguez out of the play. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Cal Raleigh now at the plate. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And strike one to the catcher.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
The left fielder.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. And that misses. 1-0.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And the 1-0. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Raleigh leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Good job to fight that one off. Severino kick steals. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Severino. And they'll do it again. That one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now for Seattle, Luke Raley. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Arozarena flies around third. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And they take a 2-run lead.
He was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now batting Mitch Haniger. Fought off foul.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And a base hit into right. Raley rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 3-zip.
Comes through with the RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside. On the ground, right side. That's the third out. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Mariners 3 and the A's nothing. Top of the second. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Geloff batting 6th in today's lineup. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. Foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. And that's outside.
1-2.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So here's Brown at the plate. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
That one missing inside. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
And there's a foul ball. There's a strike at the knees. And that one misses up and in. Full count now. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Here's Luis Arias. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Got him swinging. Catcher has it, fires to first. No play, that's an infield single. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. And that one fouled off. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. The A's strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. Back in Seattle, bottom half of inning number 2. Batter now, Jorge Polanco. Severino back to work. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
It's 0-1.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Next offering upstairs. And that's down and away.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Dylan.
Man at first, nobody out. And now, Dylan Moore. And ball one. Polanco gets his lead at first, nobody out. And another ball.
2-0.
That clips the zone. Strike one. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 10, Victor Robles.
Here's Victor Robles. He's 0 for 1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Misses off the plate. And 1-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That's way outside. And the count is even 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Ripped on a line. Brown pulls that one down, and that is the third out of the inning. Mariners go down quietly there, but they lead it 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. And it's fouled away. This to third. Polanco tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brent
Rooker, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And that one is inside ball 1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Bleday, the next to hit, takes outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
That one fouled off. On the ground right side. Takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. Still down 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2.
Next pitch is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for
Now
having him
batting,
out in
the
front of that
catcher.
pitch.
Yeah.
Clearly he had him fooled.
Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that one ripped into right. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners. Randy Arozarena. The walk and a run scored his first time. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Geloff snags it. 2 down. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Luke Raley digs in now. A double and a run scored his first time up. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Raleigh on at second with 2 down. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's carrying. And gone! All muscle to center field. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And the batter now, Mitch Haniger. Line drive, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P.
So digging
Crawford.
in, J.P. Crawford. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. And that's in there at the knees.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That's down and in. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
now
for the A's,
Shea Langoliers.
Shea Langoliers.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Athletics, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And down on strikes he goes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Wow, short work to send him back in to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Tyler Soderstrom will hit next. Now this is in the air down the line. A Rosarena after it. And there's 2 down.
The batter, the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. His first at-bat was a strikeout. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So a man at first. Seth Brown getting ready to hit. Slider misses outside. Geloff, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that is cut on and missed. And a count 1-1.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
To second, and he's out. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Athletics.
back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Noah Murdoch.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now the third baseman, Jorge Polanco.
The third baseman.
He's already singled in this game.
Polanco.
That clips the corner. Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of
Now
pulling his
back,
hands tight to the
second
body
baseman,
and just getting
Dylan
enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's Dylan Moore. And delivers outside. And another ball.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Just watch and see.
Here's a 2-0. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. The throw to second is offline. The throw is late, and they don't get
Now
an out on the play.
Right fielder, Victor Robles.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. That one off the mark. And that is ball 1. Line to left. And this one looks like trouble. Coming home. 1 run is in. Here comes more. Play at the plate. Got him.
Pretty close play at the plate right there. Always an exciting one, though, and a really nice job by the defense to cut him down. It's a pretty big blow to a team when you lose a potential run that was so close to getting in there.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Now batting, the catcher, Cal.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Cal Raleigh. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Fastball is outside.
1 ball, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike. And that one missing low.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Swing and a foul straight back. Robles on third. Rodriguez at first. 1 gone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting,
And here
the
is
left fielder,
Randy Arozarena.
Arozarena.
Clips the corner. It's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that one popped in the air left field. Brown makes the play. That is the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We played 4. It's the Mariners 6 and the A's nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, Seth Brown.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come 1 at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
In there. And so now 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Luis Urias. Now at the plate. Urias, in his 6th season, 27 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
That missed. That's a ball.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to first. Now 2 out.
The batter, number 5, Shortstop, Jacob.
So two down
Wilson.
now, and here is Jacob Wilson.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And that's in there for strike one. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. We head to the bottom of the
Leading up
fifth.
for the
And now for
Mariners,
Seattle,
the
Luke
first
Raley.
baseman, Luke Raley.
Murdoch back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mitch.
In now is the
Haniger.
Mariners DH, Mitch Haniger. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1. That missed. That's a ball.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just
Now
bunched
batting,
him up
the
on the
shortstop,
inside part of the
JP.
plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out
Crawford.
front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swings through that one.
This guy's pounding
No
the zone.
balls,
Hitters don't
2
have time to
strikes.
think in between pitches.
Next pitch
That's
misses inside. Going to count 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They lead it though 6-0. Top of the 6th inning.
Leading off
And now
for
the right
A's,
fielder,
the
Lawrence
right fielder,
Butler.
Number 4, Lawrence Butler.
Fastball on the inside corner for a strike. That one's upstairs,
high.
ball 1. Next offering is
That's a
down
ball.
low, and it's 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Caught and missed, struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Rooker in the box again, takes a strike. The Mariners up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of a slider, and there's 2 gone. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Bleday in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
Here, out wide.
Got him looking, and he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Mariners 6 and the A's nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Jorge Polanco. And first offering is fouled off. Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Now it's the second baseman, Dylan Moore. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. One down, base is empty. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Next pitch, not close, up high.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. It's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
The right
I got to
fielder,
think that was the
number
plan
10,
all the way. He
Victor.
set him up with a high fastball
Robles.
and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Foul ball there.
One and one.
Ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. So Julio Rodriguez now gets a chance with 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 44.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 3. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Move to second. Robles dives back in. And a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. And now 1 and 2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That one outside. It's 2 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. 1 left for Seattle, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Check swing, and he went.
2 balls,
and
1
it's
strike.
2 and 1 now. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. He doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And first offering is fouled off.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
Big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah,
1,
he's
2.
large.
2 and 2.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Hard hit left side. Crawford throws to first in time. And 2 away to start the 7th. So up next, Zach Geloff. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Trent Thornton up and throwing. Spire also throwing. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a miss. Gilbert with the strikeout. A's go quickly and quietly there. They still find themselves down 6-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back there. Grabs it right up against the wall.
You know, Ken Griffey Jr. is synonymous with baseball in Seattle, and he actually participated in the groundbreaking of this stadium. And in 2007, when he came back to town as a Cincinnati Red, the Mariners gave him a framed photo of the stadium with the caption, "The house that Griffey built."
And a foul ball. Sliced hard but foul. Ball one there.
Ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Good eye in that spot.
We got a full count.
In the air, right side. Butler on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And
Now
there's 2 down.
the first baseman, Luke Raley.
2 outs, base is empty. Luke Raley digs in now. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
1-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Mariners,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th,
46.
Trent Thornton.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So digging
leading
in,
off for the
Seth
Athletics,
Brown.
the left fielder, Seth Brown.
That misses. Ball 1. Thornton measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2015. The next offering misses. Ball 2. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2-2.
And down on strikes. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Oh, man, just locked him up with
Now
that
batting.
slider,
Third
even though it
baseman,
caught a lot of the
Luis
zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Urias in the box now. No balls and a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Edward Bizardo getting ready to go. The A's with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th.
One and one.
High fly ball out to center field. He's got it. 2 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Jacob.
2 down, base is empty.
Wilson.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Slider right there.
0 and 1.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0 and 2.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now the DH, Mitch
the designated
Haniger.
hitter, Mitch Haniger.
Murdoch back to work. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 and 1.
Right side, and it goes just foul. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. High fly ball out towards left center. Lede sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop
J.P. Crawford will hit
Crawford.
next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That misses,
Nope, ball.
and that's ball 1. And that's a little bit high.
2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage
third
advantage
baseman,
counts where
number
batting
7,
averages are just so much
Jorge.
higher. Nice job of driving that pitch the
Roscoe.
other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
This one in the dirt. He's in there. Crawford into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Nope, that's in.
One out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just a weak fly ball this time. Wilson on his way over, corrals it, and there's 2 away.
That's a really
Now
nice play,
batting,
ranging
the
back
second
into the
baseman,
outfield for that
Miller.
catch. We all know those can be a little
Moore.
tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And now Dylan Moore, 0 for 3 in this one. And that's
Ball
outside.
outside.
1-0. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Just
Ball
missed.
outside.
Next
Hurt.
offering is in for a strike.
2-1.
That one hammered left field, way back there. And the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the Mariners 6 and the A's nothing. We go to the ninth. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler.
There's the strike. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. That misses.
1 ball, 2
and a
strikes.
count 1-2. And the sweeper
2-2.
is off the plate. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
And next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. And another ball. And a sweeper misses for a ball. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the
center
walk,
fielder,
and that
number
last one
33,
didn't even
J.J.
threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. Inside, and it's 1-0. To the right side. Oh, and it hits the base. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Just one of those
Up next
seeing
for
eye
the
base
A's,
hits through the
the catcher,
infield. He just kind of
Jay
rolled over on it a little bit, but
Langolier.
sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So they're at the corners now. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Grips one to right, and a base hit knocks in a run. The throw to third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Tyler Soderstrom getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. There's a strike. That's inside.
Ball.
That one missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And the sweeper misses.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Swings through it for the K. The A's down to their final out. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff.
Zach Geloff.
In there at the knees, 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Thornton is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.